It's the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Tuesday, the 25th of March. This is James Spann. Picture perfect weather today. We're going to stay dry through Friday. Then the weather turns unsettled over the weekend and a chance of severe storms as the weekend wraps up and we start the new week next week on Monday morning. So all the new data is in. We'll take a look at it. This is the upper air look. And once again today we have a high amplitude pattern, western ridge, eastern trough. Very dry air mass, beautiful day, visible satellite view showing basically a cloudless sky across Alabama and the adjacent states, and not much rain on radar around the country today. Pretty good warm-up. Look at that. Low 80s in spots in West Alabama. Tuscaloosa, 81. Got Birmingham at 77, 70s elsewhere. 77 for Mobile as well. Huntsville at 75. Very quiet day today around the nation. Unlike 4 years ago today when we had violent tornadoes slicing through Alabama on March 25th, 2021. So we got a couple of marginal risks through tonight, one down in South Florida, places like Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Also one out around Dallas-Fort Worth. Tomorrow we got a risk of severe storms of all places in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Portland. Come on now. Also a marginal risk over parts of South Texas, the lower Rio Grande Valley. On day 3, which is Thursday, a marginal risk over South Texas and also parts of the Corn Belt, the nation's midsection. And then on day 6, which is Sunday, we have a risk of severe storms defined from parts of the Mid-South and the Deep South up into the Ohio Valley. And remember, this outlook extends through 7 a.m. Monday. And you can see that a pretty good chunk of Alabama, the northern two-thirds of the state, in a severe weather risk. For now, the southern counties have been taken out. And then after 7 a.m. Monday, a risk of severe storms for east and southeast Alabama. And we'll take a look at the new modeling here in just a second. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. And, of course, this will be with the rain we see this weekend into Monday morning, about 1 inch for the northern half of the state, 1/2 to 1 inch for South Alabama. So, model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. Got a ridge over the Rockies, a trough over the northeastern states. And again, we're in good shape. Should be a nice day. Temperatures come down a little bit, highs in the mid-70s. Pretty decent amount of sunshine. This is Thursday, same thing. We're dry, upper 70s, maybe some low 80s. Friday, showers getting closer, but I think the day Friday will stay dry. Temperatures around 80 in most spots. And the weekend, everybody's asking. So this is Saturday, and again, you see a big old mass of green here. That doesn't mean it's going to rain all day, but no doubt we'll have occasional showers on Saturday. And there certainly could be some thunder, but we're not expecting severe storms. The main dynamic support is still off to the west. High should be in the 70s, a lot of clouds around. Not a total washout, but rain at times. And then Sunday, this is the GFS depicting a 1,008 millibar low that's over southern Missouri. This is the European solution. It's got a deeper low that's over Michigan, a secondary low that's over South Arkansas. And the one thing about the setup here, and again, a pretty good trough's going to be coming in, we'll have a very robust warm sector. This is the highest instability values we've seen all year. And, of course, that doesn't directly equate to the magnitude of a severe weather event, but no doubt the air is going to be very unstable this time, Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. And the question is, will we have a cap in place that kind of keeps it dry most of the day Sunday and Sunday night? Then a front comes in with forcing, and we see a line of storms. And, again, that's kind of what the European is suggesting. This is the flash density product, valid 4 a.m. Monday. And it kind of shows a line coming through here in the pre-dawn hours Monday morning with the main concern being strong damaging winds, but maybe an isolated tornado. However, understand that's not a lock. If we don't have a cap with this kind of instability, we could certainly see some supercell storms forming Sunday night, maybe late Sunday afternoon. But it looks like the better chance of severe storms Sunday night into Monday morning. And again, we stress at this point it is just too early to be specific about the magnitude of the event, the timing, and the specific threats and hazards. Will it be more of a wind event, hail, tornado? It's just too early to call. The synoptic scale pattern, the large scale pattern, favors severe storms. But the mesoscale, we won't know that for a little longer. And, of course, once we get within 60 hours of this, we'll get the good high-resolution convection-allowing models, and that's obviously later this week. But it's just something to watch for now. And, again, having a severe weather threat in late March, it's not unusual. It's nothing new here. This is what happens here. And we can be much more specific later in the week, so stay tuned. This is a GFS on Monday, a little slower in moving everything out. It's still got some rain south of Interstate 59 Monday afternoon. And this thing could slow down. It could be a Monday-type event. We'll see. Again, we'll have much better clarity later this week. Here's a week from today. This is Tuesday, April 1st. The flow is zonal, and we are in a dry, mild air mass. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, April 4th. Again, a zonal flow. Most of the better dynamics are north of us. Pretty good surface low coming through New England. And that's suggesting a front that might bring a few showers toward the end of next week. Rain for Birmingham, coming off the European ensemble. I will say, there's some pretty big outliers here. I mean, some of the ensemble members are up there at 10, 11 inches. Well, of course, and those are outliers. You reject those. You're looking for the mean, which is the green line. And the mean is up there between 3 and 4 inches between now and the 9th of April. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models. Most days, highs in the 70s, lows in the 50s most mornings, although we'll be in the low 60s over the weekend with that unstable air moving in. And just in, latest long-range guidance, April 2nd through April 8th. And look at all the red on that map. Temperatures above average. And again, we almost always have that blackberry winter, that late-season cold snap, sometime during the first half of April. Just fair warning, but it sure looks pretty mild, if not warm, through at least April 8th. And we've got to roll some Children's of Alabama kid cams. Stop number 1, Our Lady of Sorrows in Homewood, their Catholic Early Learning Center. These are the pre-K students. These kids love to talk about weather. They do. Everybody likes weather. And we talked about different kinds of weather and clouds. And I like that. Cookie cake. Yes, indeed. That's outstanding. Great listeners, great learners. So again, to everybody at Our Lady of Sorrows, thanks a lot for that fun visit. And then today, I was in Madison, St. John, the Baptist Catholic School. Got the 3rd, 4th, 5th grade in the lunchroom, and they can soak up that science. We had a great time today, and we like those snacks for all different kinds of weather, but did some storm spotting. Hey, kids can be good storm spotters. Talked about how we forecast the weather, satellite, radar, tornadoes, hurricanes, winter storms, and much more. So again, to all these kids at St. John's Catholic School in Madison, and also the younger ones at Our Lady of Sorrows Catholic Early Learning Center in Homewood. Thanks a lot for great visits. You guys are looking good. So tomorrow going to be down in Plantersville, J.E. Terry Elementary School. And, of course, they were hit so hard Saturday a week ago by an EF3 tornado. And I really look forward to seeing the kids there. It's going to be a good visit. Looking forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. Then on Thursday, going to be at, Hoover Christian School. And then I'll be going to Bear Creek up in Marion County to see the senior adults. Friday, the UAB New Horizons group. That's a senior adult group. And Saturday, we have a book signing, and we are going to be in Scottsboro, Jackson County, Northeast Alabama. I feel good about this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be at the Alabaster Coffee Company in Scottsboro from 10:30 until 1:30. And if you've never been to one of these, they're great fun. We've got all the cool shirts and hats for weather dweebs from Crest Publishers. Of course, we'll have our children's books that are great. The Benny and Chipper series, The Wonder of Thunder, Prepared Not Scared. Our new book is How to Be a Meteorologist for kids that want to do this. And we'll have All You Can Do Is Pray, which is the book about April 27, 2011, and much more. So again, Scottsboro, Saturday at Alabaster Coffee Company from 10:30 until 1:30. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. Right across the hall, Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.